everyone. Welcome back to Gardening from Square One. And if you're new here, welcome. Today I am going to describe, show images of, and provide excellent plant choices to create a gorgeous cottage garden. Please stay tuned. Cottage gardens have their roots in England during the 16th century, originally developed by the rural working class. Now, these gardens were small, but packed with a wide range of plants, so from vegetables and herbs to flowers, basically everything a family needed to sustain themselves. It was all about creating a productive space full of life and color while maximizing that space. By the 19th century, cottage gardens began to evolve into more ornamental spaces. Gardeners started focusing on creating a sense of charm and whimsy using all kinds of plants with flowers to attract attention and enhance beauty. Today, a cottage garden style embodies a relaxed and informal aesthetic that is characterized by dense, abundant plantings, typically grouped close together to create a lush, overflowing tapestry of colors, shapes, and textures, and an inviting, whimsical atmosphere. These gardens typically have an unstructured, free flowing design, often with winding paths and curved borders that just invite exploration. In today's video, I am thrilled to share the top 10 flowering perennials for a beautiful cottage garden. No matter your garden's color scheme, with the plants on this list, if you're inclined to, just add trees and or evergreens and you will have the beginnings of a charming cottage garden. The first plant on my list for your cottage garden is the Shasta daisy. The Shasta daisies are perennial flowers characterized by their classic white petals and bright yellow centers. They typically grow in clumps that can reach 1 to 3 feet in height, and they are a very popular choice for cottage gardens. Shasta daisies are hardy in zones 5 through 9. They want full sun, and they can tolerate light shade, especially in hotter climates where they may benefit from some afternoon relief from the sun. If you plant them in shady conditions, typically they're going to produce fewer flowers, but that's what we're growing these plants for, those sunny, beautiful flowers. Just make sure that the plants have well drained soil, regular water during dry spells, and receive a light application of compost or balanced fertilizer in the spring. If you do this, these plants should bloom for you from the late spring all the way through the summer, attracting butterflies and pollinators to your cottage garden. If a plant could have a mood, I think Shasta daisies say, "I'm happy." The next flowering plant for a cottage garden is coneflower, scientifically known as echinacea. These plants have stunning daisy-like flowers that come in a variety of colors, but they're not just pretty faces. These gorgeous blooms attract butterflies, bees, and other pollinators to your garden, making them great for your garden ecosystem. Plus, they're also drought tolerant, hardy in zones 3 through 9, which makes them adaptable to a wide range of climates. So whether you're in the north or south, coneflowers can thrive in your garden. I think masses of coneflowers make a fantastic focal point in a cottage garden aesthetic. Roses, especially English roses. They are the quintessential cottage garden plant. Now, modern English roses were developed by the renowned breeder David Austin in the late 20th century. These roses are known for their stunning old-fashioned blooms that blend the beauty of classic roses with modern disease resistance and a longer blooming season. These beauties come in a delightful array of colors, so from soft pastels like blush pink and cream to bright, vibrant yellows and deep, deep reds and even white. English roses have multi-layered petals. They can be cup-shaped or have rosette blooms, for example, but overall they add a romantic flair to bouquets and garden displays. They simply look charming, which is one of the things that cottage gardens are all about. Now, climbing roses are a fantastic way to add vertical interest. You can train them to grow up trellises, arches, or even along fence lines. so they can create that look that defines a cottage garden. If you enjoy this type of content, so all things gardening, please click subscribe, like, and notifications. Moving on. The next plant on my list is iris. Now, iris are known for their striking blooms that come in a variety of colors. So from deep purples to bright yellows and soft whites, these elegant flowers are not just eye-catching, they're hardy in USDA zones 3 to 9, so they can thrive in many different climates. They prefer well-drained soil and are relatively low maintenance once established, which makes them perfect for busy gardeners. So how can you incorporate irises into your cottage garden? First off, they work beautifully as focal points. Because of their height, structure, and bold colors, they make a great statement piece. The combination of the shapes and colors really captures that charming, relaxed feel of cottage gardening. Coreopsis, commonly known as tick seed, is a perennial known for its vibrant daisy-like flowers that bloom abundantly from summer to fall. These sunny beauties come in shades of yellow, orange, and even pink, adding a splash of color wherever you plant them. Now, they thrive in USDA zones 3 to 9, making them suitable for a wide range of climates. And once established, they are drought tolerant and require very little maintenance, which makes them so perfect for those of us with busy lives. Their cheerful blooms are a stunning addition to a cottage garden. Nepeta, commonly known as catmint, is a hardy perennial beloved by gardeners and some cats. This hardy perennial is known for its delightful clusters of small lavender blue flowers that bloom from late spring through early fall. It not only looks fabulous, but it has a fantastic aroma that attracts not just us, but also bees, butterflies, and other beneficial pollinators. So with its loose and spreading habit, it is perfect for filling in borders or walking paths, or you can simply tuck it in between other perennials or let it spill over rocks into a more naturalistic setting. Nepeta pairs beautifully with traditional cottage garden plants like roses, echinacea, and even daisies. The next plant that is great for cottage gardens is yarrow. Yarrow has flat-type clusters of tiny little flowers that typically bloom in white, yellow, and shades of pink, although there are other colors now. They are a favorite for cottage gardens due to their delicate yet stunning appearance and their ability to attract pollinators. Now, yarrow is hardy in USDA zones 3 through 9, which means it can thrive across a variety of climates. This hardiness, along with this drought tolerance, makes it an excellent option for low maintenance gardens. Now, when it comes to using yarrow in your cottage garden, the options are endless. This beauty works well as a border plant, a focal point in your beds. Its upright habit and feathery foliage provides excellent structure to the garden. It also pairs beautifully with other cottage garden favorites like coneflowers and daisies. Plant this trifecta combination to create a beautiful tapestry of colors and textures that truly captures that charming cottage garden look. Peonies are one of the most beloved perennials. They're known for their stunning lush blossoms and delightful fragrance. These gorgeous flowers come in single, semi-double, and double forms, which provides a wide range of visual interest in the garden. They are hardy from USDA zones 3 through 8, making them versatile for many, many climates. Peonies prefer well-drained soil to be planted in a sunny spot, so please keep that in mind when you plant them. They are a fantastic addition to any cottage garden. Their large, showy blooms make for stunning focal points, drawing the eye and adding a touch of romance to your landscape. They also pair beautifully with other cottage garden favorites like roses, delphiniums, and irises. Just a little tip, they can take a few years to fully establish before blooming, so patience may be required. But once they do, you'll enjoy their beauty for decades, as they can live for 50 years or more with proper care. Daylilies are perennial plants celebrated for their stunning trumpet-shaped flowers that bloom in a dazzling array of colors. Now, each flower lasts just one day, but the plant continually produces an abundance of blooms throughout the summer. Daylilies are hardy in USDA zones 3 through 9, which means they can thrive in most climates. So, from chilly northern gardens to warm southern landscapes, they are incredibly adaptable and easy to care for. So, how can you use daylilies in your cottage garden? Plant them along walkways or the garden edges for splashes of color that draws the eye. Or you can pair them with cottage garden favorites like coneflower, daisies, and Coreopsis to create a stunning layered effect. So if you're looking to bring vibrant colors and charm to your cottage garden, daylilies should absolutely be on your planting list unless you have deer in your garden because they love daylilies too. The final plant on my list is rudbeckia, commonly known as black-eyed Susan. Now, this plant is famous for its stunning daisy-like flowers that bloom from midsummer into fall. The bright yellow or orange blooms are sure to bring a smile to your face and attract all sorts of pollinators. Black-eyed Susan is hardy in USDA zones 3 through 9, which means they are versatile and can adapt to a wide range of climates. These tough plants will thrive in well-drained soil and are quite drought tolerant once established. And planted en masse makes a fantastic focal point. They also pair beautifully with other cottage garden favorites like coneflowers, asters, and ornamental grasses. Once you plant them, they will come back year after year with minimal care. A cottage garden conveys a sense of nostalgia and romance, often evoking the charming gardens of the English countryside cottages. The beauty lies in its organic, effortless style, creating a warm and inviting space that feels like a little slice of paradise. What are your favorite flowering plants for a cottage garden? Let us know in the comments below. Please do not forget to click like, subscribe, and notifications. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day in your garden. Bye.